Alright guys, we are back for a second draft as an anti-spoil video. Again, if you missed that, we lost round 1, so we got kicked out of the draft. It was single elimination, and now I'm just doing another draft so I can still give you 3 videos and make sure you are not getting spoiled while watching the whole thing. Because if there's only one match, it's pretty obvious that something bad happened. Alright, any case. Raska's Contempt seems like a pretty good card. It's probably not as good as it will be in Constructed, but still probably very solid. Air Elemental is great. Snapping Sailback is kind of cool. Get a flash creature with an Enrage. Basically, if they don't play around it, you're gonna eat a creature and get a 5/5. It seems good. Air Elemental is probably better. I'm not sure how much I like that. It's fine. Vigilance not that good with vehicles though, because you have to tap when you attack and when you want to block. The crew is pretty low though. It's only 2. Probably fine card. Not. I think Air Elemental is the best card here, but I'm gonna pick Contempt because it's a rare. It might just be better than Elemental anyway. And again, I want to try out the rares first when I'm playing a set for the first time before I try other things. I'll get plenty of time to play with Elemental, but I could imagine the Elemental being better than the Contempt. Alright, the Airfleet Captain seems like a fine gold card, but nothing too insane. We could try to go White-Black Vampire, I guess. That's an option. At least picking a White Vampire here could make sense, just because it plays pretty well with black. I think this card is pretty awful. I think this card is not that good again. We did not really get to play it. I guess we played it once without the raids. It was not that impressive, but still, I mean, this was, a specific, situation. Still, I'm not a big fan of that. Random creatures. The Dagatus is not that great. Cleric, I think it's quite solid though, but maybe I should go with the Captain. Try it. Go red-black, aggro. Let's just try it because it's a gold card. And maybe there's a good red-black pirate deck, but a lot of good pirates are blue actually, so I'm not sure. Ranging Raptors is pretty great. You get a 2/3 for 3, and if it gets damage, you get 2/3 for a land. I think it's just a great card, probably the best card here. There's a foiled Sandbattle Grove, probably not gonna pick that though. If we would want to stay red-black, could see picking Buccaneers, but it's such a low power card when you compare it to Raptors that I'm probably gonna go with that. Mystic is pretty good, but I think we are not. I mean, you really want to be blue-green if you want to have enough Merfolk, and Raptors might just be better anyway. I want to try the card. It seems sweet. Gonna go with that. Is that good? This card is probably not that insane. It's gonna be, most of the time you're gonna trade something and it's gonna be basically a 3/3 flash for 2 that you cannot play on turn 2 and that you have to enable. I don't think it's gonna be insanely good. Not a big fan of the Quartermaster. We are not gonna play these here today. Jade Guardian seems fine. 3/3 X-Proof for 4. Pretty good with any enchantment and other ways to put counters on creature. The Robber, pretty aggro card. I think might just go with the Paladin and try it, but my first impression is that this card is not going to be that great. But again, it's a rare, kind of want to try it and see exactly how good it is. But maybe the Jade Guardian was a pick. Card seems pretty good. Not a big fan of the Tormentor, it's fine, but it's kind of a bad card that needs to be enabled, and that doesn't even give you that much if it's enabled. The Sneak seems interesting. Maybe I should be going blue-green Merfolk. It looks like we are getting a decent amount of these. Siren Lookout might be the best card here. Very solid. 1/2 flying for 3 with Explorer. Maybe I'm just supposed to be Guardian, stay in green, though we only have 1 green card. We could go blue-black, kind of pirates, aggro-ish. Not sure about the Captain. We are not seeing a lot of red. I feel like the Lookout is the best card here. Might be wrong. Another Quartermaster. Still don't really like that. Depths of Desire has been fairly good for Chris. last round. Maybe I'm not a big fan, but it's certainly fine. This fog effect is pretty bad. Doesn't help you. I mean, fogs in general are not that good, and this is a bad fog, so not gonna go with that. I guess it's gonna be depth. It's probably the best card in the pack. I guess if you get a couple pirate cutlass, this is actually pretty good in blue-black. Do we try to go blue-black pirate with this thing and some, the equipment, the pirate cutlass, which is a pirate theme common equipment? Let's maybe try it. I could see depths just being the much better pick though. This one is slightly better than the 2-2, I believe, because the upside is higher. You can trade kind of a bad creature for a good creature, hopefully, by using that thing. People can play around it, but playing around it is pretty much not blocking, so you get damage. Prosperous Pirates, I think, is pretty good. 3-4, pretty decent card type, and then you get 2 treasures. This might be better, though. Well, let's try it. We'll try to go blue-black pirate. I'm not a big fan of the Weaver. I've never liked Frostlings a whole lot. I feel like I like Pirate's Prize a little bit more, actually. Might be wrong. There's the Cutlass I was talking about. So if you have enough Pirates, I think this card is actually good. Not a big fan of equipments, but when you just can play it for 3, get the 2-1 right away. It's also nice with the Quartermaster. Let's try it. Let's go Pirate. I don't think we're gonna play the Captain. Doesn't seem worth splashing for, especially since it's a 2-drop, an aggressive 2-drop, but yeah. This isn't. If it was a Pirate, it could be appealing. It's not a Pirate, so it's really not appealing. Siren's Curse is nice with Pirates. You flicker something, and if it was a Pirate, you draw. First, there's a lot of enter battlefield triggers, like this one, for example, this one, or this one, and then, or this one. It's pretty cool with the Cutthroat, actually. It's great. You can just chump block, and then Siren's Ruse, draw card, kill their dude. It's actually a very sweet trick. You need to chump block with something else, obviously, but I like it a lot. Probably not gonna play Blight Keeper unless we really need to enable red. Alright. We're drafting some sweet decks. At least. That are looking pretty fun. Man, I'm so... It's so crazy how we got destroyed last round despite having some pretty good draws and what I think was a pretty insane deck, but maybe you just cannot play aggro? I don't know. I mean, Piccolo's draw were really good. We also had kind of a clunky draw on the first game. Would have been better with more lands. We would have been able to attack in a turn where they did not have Lightning Strike available, I believe. So maybe just drawing a land 1 turn early would have won us the game 1. And then we would have been on the play for game 3 if there was a game 3. And maybe, I think this was very winnable. Might have made a couple play that were not so good, but yeah, anyway. Catacomb would be nice fixing. I don't think we want to pick it here. I do like the Freebooter a lot. I think this card is great. And it's great with the Cutlass. Cheap evasive pirate. Contract Killing is good, it's a good removal, but I wonder if this is not going to be better here. It is kind of close. I like that card a lot though, whether it's for constructed or limited. You just probably pick their 1 removal, and then, I mean, they could draw another one obviously, but they need to use it on the Freebooter. It slows them down. It works again very well with the Cutlass. Killing is slow. It kills anything though, and you get 2 treasures. It's pretty great. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think I like Freebooter slightly more. I'm gonna pick the removal here. Vanquish the Weak. I think it's still better than Depths of Desire. Doesn't deal with big creature, but still sounds pretty good. Probably not really want the Vampire. I mean, it's 2 fly for 3 that drains them, so it's quite good, but let's go with Vanquish. Ooh, Scoundrels. I like that. You can go turn 2 Scoundrels, turn 3 Cutlass, attack for with a 6/5 on turn 3. What the hell? And then unless they have one of the few removal that can kill that quickly and early, they just die. That thing is quite good. I mean, it's fine. It's not that insane. Vanquish is decent, I guess. Stomp is great. The best card here, most likely. But we're gonna pick the Scoundrels. I cannot pronounce that right. I mean, maybe I am pronouncing it right, but it seems difficult for me to do that, if anything. Alright, let's see if we can get a better result with blue-black pirate than we got with the white-red aggro deck. That seemed pretty good to me, but I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong. Don't think we're gonna play favorable wins. Right now we have 2 flyers. The second pirate prize is a little bit less appealing. I might just want the aggressive 3-drop, which is not a pirate unfortunately, but still pretty good, pretty aggressive. I like it quite a bit. I don't think dive down is that good. If anything, I want my tricks to be the ruse in this deck, most likely. I like pirate's prize, but I think this deck would rather have an aggressive 2-drop that's pretty good over a second prize. You know, Winddrake is completely playable. It's a fine card, 2/2 flying for 3. And if you had a drain effect, it's, you know, it's even better. Ooh, I like that card a lot in this deck. Amazing with the Cutlass, pretty good on its own. Hopefully we can wheel or get some pretty late March of the Drown, which I think is great in a pirate deck. There's another Cutthroat too, which would be nice, but I think this is better. Really like the Lookout, and hopefully we can get another Cutlass, because Cutlass is going to be great. Ooh. I think we're probably gonna get another one. It's way less likely we get other Scoundrels, and Scoundrels is insane. Like, if we get 2 or 3 Scoundrels and 2 or 3 Cutlass, it's gonna be so crazy. This is a pretty nice curve with the Cutlass again. Get to attack with 4/4 on turn 3. We'll have a couple treasures, I guess. This could be clunky if we are aggro, though. But, I mean, there's nothing else for us, so I guess we'll try it. Maybe not main the kit, who knows. It kind of depends on the amount of artifact we end up with. I really want to go turn 2 Scoundrels, turn 3 Cutlass, attack you for 6. And there's, like, the removal are kind of slow. Like, if you want to kill a big creature in this set, you need to wait. You know, there's no, like, Doomblade. I guess you have Walk the Plank, which is a double black uncommon that kills any non-Merfolk creature. But other than that, there's nothing that's really cheap and efficient. Like, this is a rare. Vanquish the Weak is not gonna work on Scoundrels. The red removal are not gonna kill 6/5. Yeah, it seems pretty great. Alright. Don't think 1 second Castaway. Sailor means is kinda good, I believe. It's also more artifacts for the Castaway. I like the card a little bit more if we are playing. It's probably better in blue-green control than control/ram than blue-black aggro pirate, but it is still a pirate that's pretty good. But maybe Siren's Ruse is better. You probably don't want to stack too many of these though. It can get a little bit clunky potentially. It works real well with a lot of cards we have though. I believe Sailor is better though. This is a pirate, but I still believe I'd rather have a 2/2 fly that drain them than a potential 2/2 that makes them discard, so I don't think this is very good. I'm gonna probably play this Depths of Desire. Also makes the Castaways better. Alright, pretty excited about this deck. This card is kind of interesting. In a very... I mean, if it was a 0/4, I think it'd be great, actually. As a 0/3, it might not block enough stuff where it really helps you getting up to the 8 mana, I don't know. This is not a bad option against Fat Dinosaur. I really don't like Dive Down a whole lot. I mean, kind of a good trick to protect the Scoundrels, but again, I'd rather have a Siren's Ruse. Is it Sirens or Sirens? Let me know. Or I guess I'll check after the draft. I don't think we'll play favorable winds, but who knows. We got a March back, which is nice. Okay, sweet. Another... It's a Trilobite. Is it Trilobite or Trilob... In French we say Trilobite. I guess it's Trilobite in English. Anyway. Pretty hyped about this deck. kinda sad we lost that. We got like this. Ooh, Hostage Taker is insane. It's probably one of the best cards in the set. Also one of these top 5 cards in the set. And we are Blueback Pirates. It's just insane. This is so lucky. Tempest Caller I think would be pretty good. It's not a pirate, but it's quite solid aggressive card. This is really, really, really great. And I think it's gonna be played in standard too. It's probably be worth a couple tickets, and it's a foil, and it's great. I feel like we've been getting super lucky during the draft and getting a lot of very good cards post draft. I hope we are not gonna get destroyed with this draft. Ruthless Knave. This is basically a 3-2 pirate with an ability that doesn't seem super relevant. Again, I wonder if the Bloodletter is not better. Oh, there's a Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, which I think is gonna be pretty good here. I don't know how good this is. Like, it's mostly a 3-2 pirate for 3. Like, I don't believe you will be using the ability very often. I don't like it a whole lot. Could see the Bloodletter being just better. Hopefully we get another Cutlass, by the way, but I don't think it was right to pick second Cutlass over second Scoundrels. Let's go with Cutthroat. I think I like it quite a bit. That would be kind of cool in our deck. Probably just want the Prosperous Pirate here. It's a fine 5-drop. We are not going to splash red even with two of these, and we are definitely going to play blue, so yeah. Let's go with the... that thing is fine. Oh, there's a Siren Lookout. I almost missed it. Again, not really familiar enough with the picture yet, but we definitely want that. Another one. I like the Seeker Squire a lot, though. 1/2 Explorer for 2 is very good. I like this card quite a bit. Right now we have a lot of 3-drop. I mean, if we pick that, we are almost... The win thing is almost good. This is not a pirate. I don't think it's that big of a deal, though. Lookout is real nice, on the other hand. I think I'd rather have the Squire. I like Squire quite a bit. Explorer again is really nice. I guess this has Export too. Oh, we got another Lookout anyway. Second Quartermaster, not so exciting. Even if we get another Cutlass, which hopefully we do, but maybe we'll not. Ooh, we got a Contract Killing, that's sweet. Happy with that. Okay. This card feels kind of bad in this deck, actually. We are going to be attacking with flying creatures. I don't think trades will happen very often with this deck. Do we have any Merfolk? I don't think we do. Oh, these are no, these are Sirens, never mind. No, we don't have any Merfolk, so that's probably not that good. I think the rest for the side is probably a better option. And I think this was the last booster. Oh, there's one more. Can we please get another Cutlass? I'm gonna be sad if we don't get another Cutlass. It's so good in this deck. Sailor of Means doesn't seem that good here, and we have a lot of 3-drop. Do we want a Direfleet Interlooper or another March? March is pretty great here. We have a bunch of cheat pirates. I think I like the March a little bit more than this random 4-drop. Sad that we did not get another Cutlass. Could see cutting the Sailor of Means. Again, I still like, even though it's not a pirate, I still like this slightly more. We are trying to be aggro, I believe, most of the time. All the 2-drops seems fine, except for the Castaway. We have like one artifact here. Oh, didn't we pick a 3/4 at some point? No, I guess I ended up picking a Siren Lookout, so we really don't have a lot of treasures. I think we want to be pretty aggressive most of the time. These are a good option against aggro deck, I guess. The Castaway, don't really want to main deck these though. Wings is kind of cute with favorable wins, but seems like a lot of work for not match actually. I think this is probably gonna be our main deck. I'm really sad we did not get another Cutlass. I'm pretty happy to play the Pirates though. Am I? I mean, it's kind of a slow defensive card. We are not gonna try to cast something any... No, I don't think we want that actually. Oh, there's a higher chance we want Wind Strider as this is a fine aggressive. Oh, another lookout. Can we actually play the favorable win? I'm just... This card is good. Am I crazy? You either get a 1-2 fly for 3 that draws you a card, or a 2-3 fly that scries. And it's a pirate. It's a pirate. I don't know. Am I insane? Do we even play the Bloodletter now? I like Lookout more, I think, in this deck, which is a pirate deck. Do we try to play favorable win somehow? We have like 7 flyers. 8 if we play the Wind Strider. I have no idea what is the number where Winds gets good enough. Let's try it. I don't think you can get way more than... I mean, what are we cutting if we play that though? I think Bloodcraze Paladin kind of sucks. We are attacking with Flyer. We are not even gonna make a lot of trades. We don't really want to block. I think it's just pretty bad in this deck. Maybe we play the Blightkeeper actually. It's another Flyer. Yeah, that could make sense. Definitely want the Bloodletter, which flies. We could cut one of the Cutthroat, especially with a bunch of Flyers. It's gonna trigger way less often. The Quartermaster actually kind of sucks with only 1 artifact, I think. Can cut one of these. We could get 1 March, I guess. I think with 2 March of Drowned, we are pretty good against... I mean, this is good, this is card advantage. I'm not sure how much I like Pirate's Prize in this deck. I think we are gonna get our card advantage from the March most of the time, which is a little bit cheaper. Maybe I just cut the Prize. I think I like that. Probably cannot afford to cut a creature anyway. Let's try that. Let's try to play favorable wins here. We have 9 flyers. Again, not sure what the number is. You should ask Frank Karsten for that, but I think we were pretty close to the right number, and we are gonna go 9-8, not 10-7. Alright, let's try again. I think this deck is pretty good too. Hopefully we'll get to win this time, but thanks for watching another draft, and see you for round 4, which I guess is gonna be just round 1 of this draft.